Welcome to a new story. Once upon a time, in a vast and lush forest, there lived a big and strong bear named Ben. Ben was a solitary bear who preferred to spend his days exploring the forest and searching for food. He was a fierce hunter who would roam the forest in search of prey, but he was also a protector of the forest, keeping watch over the animals and making sure they were safe. One day, as Ben was wandering through the forest, he stumbled upon a small village on the edge of the forest. He had never seen anything like it before and was curious to know more. As he approached the village, he saw that it was bustling with activity. There were people working in the fields, children playing, and animals wandering around. Ben had always avoided human contact, but something about this village made him curious, so he decided to observe them from a distance. Ben watched the villagers as they went about their daily lives. He saw them tending to their crops, caring for their animals, and spending time with their families. He noticed that they had a strong sense of community and were always helping each other out. Ben was touched by their kindness and realized that he had been wrong to avoid them. He thought that maybe he could learn something from them. With that thought in mind, Ben decided to enter the village. He was a bit hesitant at first, but his curiosity got the best of him. As he walked through the village, he noticed that the people were friendly and welcoming. They offered him food and drink, and even invited him to stay for the night. Ben was surprised by their kindness and decided to stay for a while. During his stay in the village, Ben learned a lot about the villagers' way of life. He saw how they worked hard to grow food for their families and how they took care of their animals. He also saw how they took care of the forest by planting trees and preserving the natural resources. He was impressed by their love for the land and their connection to nature. As the days passed, Ben realized that the village was not as perfect as it seemed. He found out that the village was being attacked by a group of bandits who would steal their crops and animals. The villagers were afraid, and they did not know what to do. Ben knew that he had to help, so he offered to protect the village. The villagers were overjoyed and welcomed Ben with open arms. They told him about the bandits and their hideout, and Ben set out to track them down. He was able to locate the bandits' hideout and, with the help of the villagers, was able to defeat them and bring peace to the village. From that day on, Ben was not just a protector of the forest, but also a protector of the village. He would spend his days helping the villagers with their work, and his nights keeping watch over the village. He became a beloved member of the community and was known as the Bear Guardian of the village. Ben realized that by helping the village, he was also helping the forest. The village relied on the forest for their survival, and by protecting the village, he was also protecting the forest. He taught the villagers how to live in harmony with nature, and how to preserve the forest for future generations. As the years went by, Ben grew older and eventually passed away, but his legacy lived on. The village prospered and was always grateful for the bear's protection and his selflessness. His story was passed down from generation to generation, and he was remembered as a hero and a protector. And so, as you lay down to sleep, remember that sometimes, the greatest heroes are not the ones with the most power, but the ones who are willing to use their strength to help others. Sweet dreams and sleep well. The end. As the darkness surrounds you, let the light of your imagination guide you through the night. May your dreams take you to faraway places and your heart be filled with love. Remember, tomorrow is a new day, full of new possibilities. Sweet dreams. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more.